and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
This is Mark at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. Right now we have the Yard Max 25-ton full beam log splitters. This is a heavy-duty, high-powered log splitter built tough and ready to handle all your wood cutting jobs. Get yours now at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply for only $9.99. Stop in or go online to HirschEquipment.com.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world, for the third year in a row. They meet and exceed your expectations with everything you need, with a pool and exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby, and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. And after a restful night, you can start your day with a breakfast that's second to none. Make your reservation by calling 256-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Row Boulevard, West Plains.
Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management is here to help patients who have chronic pain. Dr. Ross Andreasen, Dr. Ryan Roberts, and Carol Macy are expert pain specialists. They will review test results to determine the best treatment of any chronic pain issues. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management Clinic, located in West Plains at 3000 Independence Square. Call 417-256-1761. Find out more at ozarkshealthcare.com. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management, where they are focused on your health.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
And the Grizzlies play here in just a matter of a couple minutes as we get ready for the second night of the Grizzlies tournament here, which will feature tonight's final game, and the Grizzlies taking on National Park College from Hot Springs, Arkansas. Last night, Grizzlies with a huge thumping of Tyson Krupp by a final of 138-86, and they got thumped again tonight, 148-66 by Moberly. The starters for this ball game being introduced to the crowd will pick them up as they're introduced. The starters will be Ed Hussein, the 6'2" guard from Washington, D.C. He is a sophomore. Jeffy Zarzuela, a 6'2" sophomore transfer from Navarro College. Houston, Texas. Scooter Williams, at a swing position, a 6'5" freshman guard from Clarksville, Indiana. I said Indiana, he's actually from Tennessee. Clarksville, Tennessee. Nico Hill will get a start. He'll be played in the post. Nico is a 6'6" sophomore from New Zealand. And Trey Breland, who is a 6'4" sophomore from Hamden, Connecticut, will round out the starting five for the Grizzlies. And we'll pick up National Park College here as they come out, and they gave Moberly all they wanted last night before they ended up winning that game, or losing that game actually, to Moberly by a final of 83-72. Here's the tip, and it's won by National Park College. They're a school from down around Hot Springs, Arkansas. This basketball game is going. Cam Vick is the point guard for this team. He moves it over on the left side. Cam Vick, a 5'10" sophomore from Little Rock. A lot of players from down around Little Rock on this team. Shot left wing for a three, won't go. Weak side rebound, though, comes long, and it's taken by the Eagles. On the right side, pull-up jumper from 16. No good. Jesse Zarzuela gets the board, and we go back the other direction. On the left side, Hussein for a three. That's good, and that was only about 26, 27 feet. He is something. 3-0 score. Front court now. National Park College in the, I think it's black or either dark navy blue in the paint. There's a turn, shot no good, long rebound, picked up, pass across. Now it's fumbled out of bounds. It'll stay with Park College. They had an easy shot from about 8 feet, but tried to pass under, and that ball was deflected and went out of bounds. Joe Ramey is in their starting lineup, 6'4" sophomore from El Dorado, Arkansas. Khalil Anderson, 6'5" freshman from Fort Worth. Here's a shot in the corner, no good. And the rebound picked up and lost, and Adnan Hussein will come up with it for the Grizzlies, who lead at 3-0. Jesse Zarzuela will hand it back to Trey Breland. He steps over, right wing shot for a three, won't go. Rebound comes off, and it's controlled by Park College. Over on the right wing now, a blocking foul on Trey Breland, trying to get in front of the dribbler as he just stepped over and is called for the block. First foul of the ball game. Call right there. Braylon McKinley playing in the post, 6'7", from Fort Smith. To the right corner with 9 on the shot clock for National Park College. Pass inside. Good defense. Scooter Williams in front. Nico Hill in the back took away the pass. Tipped it away. Nico Hill, left point. He shoots a three. That's an air ball. And back will come the Eagles, down by 3 still. Right corner. McKinley's going to shoot a three. That's no good. Rebound knocked away from Nico Hill. Out of bounds. Should be West Plains ball, and it is. As MSU gets control here. Well, last night was a cakewalk. Tonight doesn't figure to be the same kind of game. This is a bigger, deeper team from Hot Springs. Talented, hard-working team. In the right corner, Breland. Cowboy with the basketball. Tried to back into the defender and lost his balance when he picked the ball up. And that's the turnover against the Grizzlies right there with 17:33 to go in the first half. Last night, Tyson Prep had 8 players. Tonight, this team has about 15. There's a drive inside, ball loose, and a foul's going to be called on the Grizzlies going for that loose ball in the middle, and that'll probably be on Scooter Williams. Scooter called for his first. Lob on the VL, stolen away. Scooter was defending the inbound pass, tipped it and got it back. Now Hussein on the left wing shoots a three, no good. And the rebound pulled down on the weak side by the Eagles. They come up with Cam Vick, a point guard, against the 1-2-2 zone by the Grizzlies. In the right corner, they're looking inside. Nothing open yet. They'll move it over on the left with Joe Ramey. Ramey back over to Vick. He'll dribble over to the right point. McKinley bounce it across. Cross-court pass. 2 on the shot clock, and it's in the air and no good, but it's tipped out long, and it'll be recovered by Park College near the timekeeper's table. So a new time clock. Bounce pass underneath, knocked away. Nico Hill with a steal. Boy, Nico has really played good last night and so far here tonight. Here's Arzuela with a drive inside-out pass and stole it away. Back the other way. Here's a drive. Nico got the block, and a whistle will get a jump ball called. And it'll be Grizzly basketball. And another really good defensive play by Nico Hill for the Grizzlies. Capping that drive on that shot with both hands. Absolutely a clean play. And the Grizzlies get it back because of that. Scooter Williams out on the right sideline in front of the National Park College bench at the point. Hussein. Their coaches scream every time Ed gets his hands on the basketball for good reason. Here's a shot straight on from 3. No good from long range, and a foul will be called on the shot as Jesse Zarzuela pumped it up from 3 or 4 feet behind the line. He got fouled in the act of shooting, so he'll shoot 3. Joe Ramey called for the foul. And so, man, we've been sitting on this 3-0 score for quite a while. We'll see if we can get off the dime here. Jesse Zarzuela, first try good. Jesse had a good game last night. He finished with 19, so did Ed Hussein. Pretty good 1-2 punch from the guard spot when you get two kids with 19. Here's the next try, and good. So we'll see. As we get started, Franklin Pettion is in the ball game for the Grizzlies for Trey Breland. Let's see if Jesse Zarzuela feels like a hat trick here. Here's the third one in the air and good. 6-0 score. Full court pressure by the Grizzlies. Up the right side now with Savon Traylor. In the front court, he has it over on the left point. Grizzlies back up into the zone. They looked at this zone at Coffeyville the other night. It was much more effective than their man-to-man. Here's a pass for a block and a shot up and good. First bucket of the night. Jake Kaiser with the basket. 6'5" sophomore from Conway. Pass inside, knocked away. Here's a 4-on-3 break. Pass across, right-hand layup, good. So the Eagles get out on the break. On the fly, they get a turnover and they get a bucket. Now, 6-4 game. Grizzlies only by 2. On the left wing, Scooter Williams. Baseline goes that way. Pull-up shot, no good. Tipped long to the corner by Franklin Pettion. But it's controlled by National Park College. Cam Vick, the point guard, with it. Now they can tie or take the lead. Regardless how the game started with that 6-0 lead, this is going to be a hard game for the Grizzlies to win. Over the top in the left corner, here's an open shot for a three. Around and out. Tipped off the board and in. I think Franklin Pettion, the Grizzlies, was actually the guy that did that. But Jake Kaiser was closest to it, and he'll get credit. Now Pettion at the point for the Grizzlies for a three. Good. Franklin from straight on. So 2 field goals and both of them threes for the Grizzlies. I don't know how many threes we made last night. I'll have that up. We made a bunch. Right corner, McKinley over the top. To the left corner, cross-court pass, and Franklin Pettion was there to guard that. Cam Vick out to the point, on the right point, on the dribble. Gets a screen, goes to the top of the circle on the left wing. That's set, and a three is in the air. It's short. Rebound goes long to the corner, and Scooter Williams gets it. Coach Owens on the Grizzly bench says, push it. He does. Oh, yeah, the right-handed dunk as he just sailed by all the defenders. And Scooter Williams with a right-hand tomahawk adds points to the Grizzly lead for 11-6. And that gets the Grizzly team and the fans here a little excited. So a timeout on the floor. As the officials indicate, it will be a 30-second timeout with 13:32 to go in the first half. Grizzlies 11 and the Eagles 6. And we're back in 30 seconds on KDY.
I chose Missouri State University West Plains because I was able to get a quality education by having more one-on-one time with my professors.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
I experienced so many amazing opportunities for travel, involvement, leadership, and growth. I couldn't have made a better decision for my first 2 years of college.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
One player, they haven't mentioned much. Khalil Anderson for State Park College, 6'5" freshman, guard from Fort Worth, Texas, is in the lineup. He has it, cross-court pass, front court, they break the press. Drive down the key by Vick, whistle, that'll be a charge. Demarius Sneed for the Grizzlies from Chicago is just in the ballgame. The freshman draws the charge. And in the game, Martavian Jones from Kansas City for the Grizzlies, and he's going to give Scooter Williams a break. 11-6 is the score. Grizzlies on top by 5 with the basketball with 13:20 to go, first half. Martavian Jones will go right. Gets it over to Zarzuela. Beats his guy on the dribble. Wraparound pass to the left corner. Here's a three. Left point by Lopez. No good. Rebound on the far side. It's going to be pulled down by Joe Ramey. He comes down the break, kicks it left wing. They like to play fast. Here's a three, and that's good. Point guard Cam Vick with his first basket of the night. 11-9 score. Franklin Petillon beats his man on the dribble. Then he'll be held on the drive. That's on Jake Kaiser. That'll be his first foul. I think it'd be great if they put that rule back in. It used to be a rule. If you got called for a foul, you had to raise your hand in the air. I don't know why that became such a problem that they just got rid of the rule, but to make it easier, here's a catch and shoot and a travel by Jesse Zarzuela on the right wing. They were guarding him pretty tight, and he tried to get a little separation and was called for the walk. So the Grizzlies call for their fourth turnover in half number one. Congratulations to the West Plains Scissors. The boys won last night. They beat Branson. They'll play Branson next Thursday in the first round of the Culver Cutter. Here's the steal. Martavian Jones just took it flat away and drives in and lays it up and good. Quick hand. Martavian just took the dribble away. Now it's the timeline. Here's Vic over the timeline, over on the left side. Kick across through the hands out of bounds of Jake Kaiser, and they'll go back over to the Grizzlies. Trey Breland's checking back in for MSU West Plains for Franklin Petillon. Franklin hasn't played a whole lot in the first few games, but really like what you see from him coming off the bench. He adds a dynamic with his athleticism. Pass underneath from the high post, circling out is Jones. Gives it over to Zarzuela. Baseline, follow-away jump shot, hits the side of the backboard, and it's taken down by McKinley. Front court to the point. McKinley gets it over. Down the high post, trying to get it to him. Ball is fought for, and he'll get it on the deck, tied up. And jump ball, it'll be National Park College ball. Scooter comes back for Jesse Zarzuela. I really like Scooter Williams. He's a really good player and is going to get even better as time goes by here the next couple of years. And I like the fact he wears his socks pulled up. Tells me he is serious. McKinley to the point. Left wing, here's a fadeaway for a two at the shot clock. No good. Jamarius Sneed got the rebound, and that may be I don't think it was a shot clock violation. But maybe they called it that way. Anyway, Grizzlies get it back. A vocal crowd for those that are spread out here in the Civic Center. Martavian Jones in the paint, goes up, leans in, shoots offensive foul. He'll be called for a charge. As Jaquarius Valerie got position inside, 6'5" guard from Houston, drew the charge on Martavius Jones. Martavius, here's a drive down the lane, and a blocking foul will be the call on the Grizzlies. Martavian Jones, a 6'2", sophomore transfer from Cali County. And that instead is called an offensive foul. And that'll work against Ramey. 11:06 to go. And now the Grizzlies have it back. Up fake by Scooter. Drives in. Hangs. Shoots. No foul call. Taken away now by McKinley for National Park College. They come back from left to right. Up the floor, 2-on-2. Right-hand drive up around the defender. Trey Breland is up and in by Jake Kaiser. He has 6 of their points. Now the other way. Here's Breland. He'll come in hard and fast, and he'll be called. A foul will be called on the play, and they'll get into the free throw line. Ed Hussein at the scores table will come in for someone. Ian Lopez, perhaps. At the line, Trey Breland for the Grizzlies, and the first one is good. Trey Breland is a sophomore transfer, 6'4", from the state of Connecticut. His second try is no good, and the rebound is controlled by Savion Trailer. In the middle, they break, they go to the hoop, layup good. Well, they're finding some space now in the middle of that zone defense. They got the ball to Jafarius Valerie that time. Down the right corner, 3 for Newell. And Hussein falling backward and out of bounds. Knocks in his second three in front of the Park bench. Right side, here's a quick three. Shot and good. Well, Jake Kreiser. And Kreiser's got 9. 17-16. Grizzlies by 1. Jamarius Sneed with it. Will give it off to Martavian Jones. Dribbles down, nearly lost it. Picks up the dribble, wraparound pass. There's Jamarius Sneed. Can't get it to go. Kicked out of bounds by the Eagles. It'll stay with the Grizzlies. Roy Eze will come in the game for the Grizzlies. Jamarius Sneed will go out. 17-16, Grizzlies by 1. And the timeout on the floor. A minute timeout with the score. The Grizzlies up by 1 on the National Park College Eagles from Hot Springs, Arkansas, 17-16. Take a minute break. Back in a minute on KDY.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast. Go for a swim. Work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management is here to help patients who have chronic pain. Dr. Ross Andreasen, Dr. Ryan Roberts, and Carol Macy are expert pain specialists. They will review test results to determine the best treatment of any chronic pain issues. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management Clinic, located in West Plains at 3000 Independence Square. Call 417-256-1761. Find out more at ozarkshealthcare.com. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management, where they are focused on your health.
Grizzly Basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
And we're halfway through the first half. 17-16 is the score. Grizzlies blew out Tyson Prep last night. Probably not going to happen in this one. This is a pretty good basketball team they're playing from Hot Springs, Arkansas. Long pass out to the point. Grizzlies with the ball to start play again. At 9:50 to go in the half. Scooter Williams down the left point, dribbles across, now hands it to Martavian Jones, curls to the point. Crossover dribble, good move. Got in, baseline, Roy Eze, open jump shot, no good. Weak side rebound, McKinley kicks it out, and here come the Eagles on the fly up the right sideline. Valerie down the lane, and he'll drive and put up with the left hand, no good. Got his own board, puts it up, no good. The foul on the play is Braylon McKinley. Will be at the free throw line. Roy Eze will be called for the foul, his first. Team foul 4, both teams with 4. First free throw, no good. And back in the ballgame, Jesse Zarzuela for Martavian Jones. Second try, good. Kinley makes one. Tie game, 17-all. Zarzuela down the line. Puts it up off the drive, no good. Eze gets the rebound, right-hand shot, travel with the basketball. Well, Roy or Ugo, however you want to refer to him, gives the Grizzlies a presence in there, but it's going to take a little bit of time. In the right corner, McKinley to the left point, up fake McKinley to the right wing. Here's an open three, good. That's Khalil Anderson. And with that, National Park College back up by 3 points. 20-17. On the point, here's Scooter with a pull-up. Good, straight on, 2-pointer, just inside the line. Nice shot by Scooter Williams. He has 4. And a 1-point game. 20-19, Park College. In the left corner. Up fake. Now a pull-up shot. McKinley in and out. And the rebound, fought for. Trey Breland had it, lost it, just got to take it away to the right corner. Here's an open three, and that's good. Khalil Anderson makes his second three, and it's a 4-point game now, 23-19. Peter Williams out high, right point. Crossover dribble. Gets hung up in the air, gets it across to Breland. In strong, high off the board, and good. Trey Breland has three. Back to a 2-point game. National Park College 23, MSU West Plains 21. Into the high post, left elbow, good defense. They collapse, they whip it around to the right wing. Open shot for a three, no good, but it comes long and he gets his own board. Valkyrie puts it inside, and McKinley tried to dunk it and slammed it off the side of the rim, but the Eagles get it back. Here's another drive, no good. Rebound by Eze, and he traveled with the basketball. (23-21) still, and off that turnover for the Grizzlies, it'll be Eagles basketball under their own basket. Lopez will come in for the Grizzlies for Ed Hussein. Nico Hill is back in the ball game with Franklin Pettion. Here's the steal out front by Lopez. Bad pass cross court, out of bounds. He's trying to get the ball over to Zarzuela, but he probably would have been better off just to play the ball forward and let Zarzuela catch up to it, as it was a cross court pass, bounce pass cross court. That's really a hard pass to make and catch. 7 Grizzly turnovers in the first half. 23-21, 7:15 to go in the half. Over on the right side now, here's Savion Traylor at the point. Down the lane, inside, outside, whistle, stepped out of bounds. They gave it back to Joe Ramey in the corner, who took a step back before he took off on the baseline. 7:02 to go in the first half. In a much faster moving game than we had last night here between the Grizzlies and Tyson Press. Last night about now, the Grizzlies were hitting 50 points. They have 21 here tonight. Different game. Totally different game. Scooter Williams into the low post. Pettion catches. Feeds it across. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be Grizzly basketball. Very lucky we didn't get a 3-second call that time. Zarzuela with Lopez, Hill, Pettion, and Williams. Inbound catch. Franklin over on the left side. Dribbling to the baseline. Pull-up shot by Scooter, no good. But there's Ian Lopez. Good hustle after the basketball. Cross-court pass, Nico in the right corner. Up fake on the baseline. Up fake again. Double team. Bad pass across. Picked up, though, inside. Up and good by Scooter Williams. Bad pass turned into a bucket. Tried to pass it from the baseline right across court, and it got deflected. But there's Scooter right there to catch that deflection. Right side into the low block. They get it inside to Khalil Anderson. Bad pass. They tried to go back and forth there as Valerie caught the pass and tried to feed it back to the guy that threw it to him in the first place and went sailing out of bounds. Scooter is out. Martavian Jones comes in. That's the only change with this group. So Nico Hill goes down into the post. High screen to the right for Martavian Jones. In the lane, hangs and shoots the little runner, and it's good. He is a scorer. He can score the basketball in numerous ways. Penetration, shooting the ball from outside, gets points off his defense. 25-23, Grizzlies by 2. Eagles on offense. Took pass to the far right corner. Here's an open shot for a three. It's good, and that gives the Eagles the lead back by Savion Traylor. 26-25. Right baseline. Zarzuela outside. Martavian Jones gets by his guy. Feeds it baseline, and here's Franklin Pettion with a drive. Left-hand layup is good. Franklin was midair and switched it over to the left hand. And laid it over the lip of the rim. 27-26. Grizzlies by 1. In the corner, pass deflected by Nico Hill, but caught back again by the Eagles. They'll retain control. Hit on the shot clock. Cross court, right wing. With it, Khalil Anderson. Anderson dribbles, feet inside, Here's a turnaround shot, and up and good by Joe Ramey, who was double-teamed and still found a way to get loose and get open for the shot. Left corner, Ian Lopez for the Grizzlies with a three, and that's good. Ian Lopez, 6'4", sophomore from Orlando, Florida. Outside left side. In the left corner, here's a three. That's short. Rebound comes out to Martavian Jones. Got a 2-on-2 break. Feed it across. Franklin Petty on like, what's it? Foul on the play. Out of boy Franklin. Tell you what, Grizzlies don't have anybody better. Take the ball strong to the basket than Franklin Petty on. And you don't know what he's going to do with it, too. He'll come off 2 feet and jam it with 2 hands right in your face. He's 6'2", but he can jump as well as anybody on this team. Cam Vick with a foul. That's his first. Free throw by Franklin Petty-on is good. (33-28), that helped. Down to the low block now. Ball walked away by Petty-on, and a steal as Ian Lopez comes up with it. Beats it up ahead. Left wing, Hussein for a three. And it's good. He just catches it and shoots. I don't care where he's at. That had to be close to 30 feet. Crazy. He reminds me of Devon Peltier, who played here about 11 years ago. VI could really shoot it. But Ed's range, I think, is a little greater even. 36-28 Grizzlies with 3:20 to go in the first half. Right wing, long three at the shot clock horn, and it's good by Cam Vick. 36-31. That was from downtown, wasn't it? That was from over on Washington Avenue, way outside. That's the shot clock horn. Pass inside, bad pass. Tried to force it into Nico Hill. Now it's the other way on the turnover. Right-hand layup on the scoop is good by Joe Ramey. He's got 4 points. So 36-33. Into the low block. Here's Nico. Catches, goes up left hand, no good. Tipped off the rim, and it's controlled by the Eagles. They come back with Ramey in the left corner. Open three, no good. And now rebound up and in. Good hustle by Cam Vick. He's got 8. Got that offensive glass, and now the lead back down to 1. Martavian Jones. This particular group, most of them, been out there for a while, so we got a couple of subs getting ready to come in. Martavian Jones off the screen. Ed Hussein was open, but they didn't get him the ball fast enough. Martavian holds, 4 on shot clock, step back. He's going to shoot a long 3, and that's good. Martavian Jones. As it says on the PA from the parking lot. 39-35. At the top, Vick. He'll penetrate. Teardrop shot, no good. Got his own board, though. Puts it up, and that won't go. And Petty on with a rebound. Here comes Franklin, 2-on-1. Step through, right-hand shot off the board, no good. Picked up, though, by Lopez, and he can't get it to go. Boy, there's one the Grizzlies left on the deck. And it's rebounded back the other way. Come the Eagles in the left corner. Kick it to the right wing. Here's Joe Ramey with a 3. That's an air ball. Franklin Petty-on has his hands on it with a minute to go in the first half. We're going to get a timeout. And the Grizzlies call timeout with 53 seconds to go. In the first half, it'll be a 30-second timeout. With the score, the Grizzlies 39 and the Eagles 35. Back in 30 seconds on KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Does your diesel engine need a winter rescue? Dr. Greg here to help you with your over-the-road truck, pickup truck, and tractor diesel fuel winter emergency help. We have in stock Howes, Lucas, and Power Service products at the area's lowest prices. So when your diesel fuel gels up, call Hirschfeed Parts Department Emergency Room for our 911 Power Service diesel treatment to get you de-iced and back on the road.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
.50 seconds to go in the first half, 39-35. Back outside. Zarzuela, blocked. Shot clock at 2, and Hussein from way out. No good. Rebound, though, Trey Breland. Grizzlies retain control here. Zarzuela back outside at the point. Here's Lopez for a 3, and that's good. .42-35. They'll walk it over the timeline with Cam Vick, point guard, with 12 seconds into the low block. Here's a turn and face shot blocked, or partial, or short. Down the right corner, a 3 is good by Khalil Anderson, who has made 3 here in the half. 2 seconds. Zarzuela at the horn, no good. And there's a foul called on that shot. So Zarzuela, who launched it from over on the far right sideline. So let's see if they call that. And they will. As time expired, Jesse Zarzuela, that's the second foul on Vick for National Park College. They're going to put a half a second on the game clock. That was just a desperation shot on the far right sideline, right in front of the National Park College bench, and foul was called as Mr. Huskerson called the foul. Jonathan, here's the free throw, good. First of 3. Zarzuela's had this already this half with 3 free throws. He made 3 in a row, makes the first one here. Second attempt is good. And one more. And good hit. He makes all 3. 45-38. Rush from the other end and off the back line. So we played one half, and that takes us to halftime. Grizzly halftime. Up next with a 7-point lead, 45-38. And that takes us to the Grizzly halftime interview. And the Grizzly halftime interview is brought to you by Missouri State University West Plains. Before we get to the interview, looking at the scoring in the half, Ed Hussein has 9. Jesse Zarzuela's got 6. Ratavius Jones with 7. 6 for Ian Lopez. Franklin Petillon has 8. Trey Breland with 3. Scooter Williams has 6 to lead the Grizzlies. Jake Kaiser has 9 points. So does Khalil Anderson for National Park College. All right, ready for the Grizzly interview. Coming up next with Rachel Peterson. And brought to you by Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
It's Grizzly halftime, and it's time to spend a little quality time with Rachel Peterson. And we're going to talk about Grizzly cheer team today. Well, this is a subject we've talked many times in the past about, but it's always fun to talk about, Rachel, about whether it's the cheer team, admissions, or whatever the case might happen to be. So it's a pleasure to have her with us on Grizzly halftime. And Rach, talk a little bit about the cheer team. They're a big part of what happens on game nights at the Civic Center.
Thanks, Harlan. It's always nice to talk to you as well. This is a different year, as everybody knows, and there's going to be a lot of changes to. Really, there's a lot of changes everywhere, but some temporary changes to Grizzly athletics, and one of those is what our team looks like this year. We have since the mid-90s. We, with the Grizzly Cheer program, have had a co-ed team consisting of anywhere from 6 to 8 men and 6 to 8 women and 1 mascot. And this year, that's not the case. We actually have 5 young ladies on our team, and so you won't be seeing any yell leaders, any stuntmen, and you won't be seeing our mascot this year. He's going to be in hibernation for this season, but we're still excited and we're still optimistic about the things we're going to be able to do. And really, our primary focus is to create some energy, create some enthusiasm, get the fans excited, get the players hyped up, and we can do that whether we have 5 or 15 of us.
Well, I'll have you address who some of those people are here in just a little bit, but this goes back to your time as a Grizzly Cheer Team member. What has it really changed much since you were a cheerleader there at MSU West Plains?
Focus, as long as when I was a student athlete, and then since I've been involved with the coaching staff, our focus has always been to help to create an atmosphere, to get the fans excited, to get the players pumped up, to be heard on the radio, be loud enough that you can hear us if you're listening from home, or you can hear us if you're watching from home, which has been the case for the last few years. And so that hasn't changed. We're not a competition team. We're not, there's a lot of college programs where they spend a lot of their focus on preparing to compete, and then just kind of their athletics program may be an afterthought, and that's not who we are. That's not who we've ever been. Our focus has always been to help the Grizzlies and the Lady Grizzlies win those games, and so that hasn't changed. We have seen, fluctuation in how many people want to do this, what kind of people want to do this, what our fans look like, the number of people in the stands. But really, what's always been the same is that our goal is to help the Grizzlies win and do our part to make that happen.
We're talking to Rachel Peterson about the Grizzly Cheer Team as we enter this different type of basketball season. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but can you talk about the kids who will be out there this year?
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll start by saying it's so different this year that we're not even going to be in the normal area where we've cheered for the past 26, 27, 28 years. We are actually going to be on the other sideline, and that's going to allow for some social distancing for our student athletes, but also for our fans and our players and our game personnel. With having our cheer team over closer to the exhibit hall, that opens up that walkway there for those people that I just mentioned. So you won't even see us in the same place as usual, but we're still going to be fulfilling that primary objective of helping to create an atmosphere. So we have returning this year from Deltona, Florida, a sophomore, Bailey Christ. We also have a returner from Marshfield, Missouri, sophomore Alexis Hayes. And then a returner from West Plains, Missouri, is Mackenzie Smith. And then we have 2 new team members this year, one from Houston, Missouri, and that's Kylie Lane, so she's a freshman. And then we have another freshman from Bragg City, Missouri. Her name is Riley Gilmore. And then returning to our coaching staff, we were talking about this the other day. I think this is my 18th or 19th season, and Keena Simpson is returning as our assistant coach. I think this is her 15th season, and then, of course, our head coach returning with us, another former Grizzly cheerleader entering his 2nd season as head coach, and that's Jason Harrell.
Okay, so there's your starting lineup and coaches for the Grizzly Cheer Team as we hit the floor for the first regular season games this weekend. And as we do that, the cheer team members, and we try to point this out each year. You see the players on the court, the physical conditioning they do and things like that. Cheer teams in the same boat, aren't they?
Yeah. We have set workouts, and especially during years where we're doing stunting, which has been really every year except this year. to be in the gym. They've got to be game ready. They've got to be able to throw, to jump, to catch, to fall properly. And so that may be a little bit different. It may look a little bit different, but we're still student athletes, and they still work very, very hard at what they do.
You pointed out they're student athletes, and just like the players, they have this, but of course, it's all about making sure you got your study work done, keep your grades up, and all that. So you've got different irons in the fire, whether you're on the basketball court or you're on the cheer team. You're still beholden to make sure you get that work done.
And we've been, I know college coaches from other areas and high school coaches, and I'm just so thankful for the support that we've had from our fans and our Booster Club members and our community members, but also really how fortunate we are to have had the administration that we have and the support of our faculty and staff here on campus. We're very fortunate with our program to have that, and that's really helped our students to be successful academically, athletically, in building their character and all of those things. It really takes a village to make that happen.
And for those that may be considering being a Grizzly cheer team member in the future, what sort of profile do they need to work on as far as maybe in the future being one of the members of the Grizzly cheer team? Is there anything that they can do to kind of enhance their position?
Sure. I'm cautiously optimistic that, like everybody, I think that at some point we will return to some sort of a new normal, but that we will be able to get back to our stunting and our tumbling and our throwing and having a full team and having a mascot. I'm hopeful looking into the future for that. And so for people who are interested, historically, our tryouts are held in April, and again, we're hopeful that will be the case again this year. Really, no experience is required, but certainly being able to tumble, having some previous cheerleading experience, being athletic, recognizing the importance of that work ethic, and being good students and good student leaders. Those are all things that we look for. So if we are able to go back to having tryouts the way that we typically do, those will be in April, and those will be posted on our webpage, the Grizzly Athletics webpage, as well as the Grizzly Cheer Team Facebook fan page. And so if people want to follow us, they can search that, or they can also like Grizz on Facebook, and that's typically where we post information about how to become a member of our team, as well as how to follow us as a fan.
Okay, so just so you know that if you're ever tempted at some point this season just to rip off a round-off back handspring, that I will stand and I'll applaud for that.
I haven't done anything like that in quite a few years, but I'll make sure that to tell Jason and Keena that, because I'm sure that they would be willing and capable.
Okay. Rachel Peterson, our guest, talking about the Grizzly cheer team, and look forward to seeing them again on the court this season. Grizzly Halftime is brought to you by Missouri State University West Plains, new beginnings and endless possibilities.
I chose Missouri State University West Plains because I was able to get a quality education by having more one-on-one time with my professors.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
I experienced so many amazing opportunities for travel, involvement, leadership, and growth. I couldn't have made a better decision for my first 2 years of college.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management is here to help patients who have chronic pain. Dr. Ross Andreasen, Dr. Ryan Roberts, and Carol Macy are expert pain specialists. They will review test results to determine the best treatment of any chronic pain issues. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management Clinic, located in West Plains at 3000 Independence Square. Call 417-256-1761. Find out more at ozarkshealthcare.com. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management, where they are focused on your health.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
This is Mark at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. Right now we have the Yard Max 25-ton full beam log splitters. This is a heavy-duty, high-powered log splitter built tough and ready to handle all your wood cutting jobs. Get yours now at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply for only $9.99. Stop in or go online to HirschEquipment.com.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
All right, we come back to the Civic Center, and the second half only about 3 minutes away. One of the fans came up and asked a very good question. He was talking about our post-game, talking to Jared Fay after ball games, and I said, well, you know, at this time with the COVID thing, and any time you can kind of keep separation from people, unless you really have to, it's probably a better idea not to. So as the season goes on, I'm sure that we'll pick that up as we go and get his thoughts after ball games, as we have, well, forever here on our broadcast. So hopefully we'll be picking that up again before too awful long. He's an interesting guy to talk to. Jared Fay's got, it's not a unique philosophy, but his philosophy is such that it's more tailored, I think, to the way the game is played now, and the attitude of the kids. They want to play a up-tempo, high-speed game, and so that's what they do, but they have to do it with also taking responsibility for taking care of the defensive end of the floor and some other things. But he said, you know, once we do that, then we can just let it loose and let them run. So that's the style that kids want to play anymore. Here's the final couple of minutes of the halftime period, and then we'll get going with the second half between the Grizzlies and I call them the Eagle. Actually, they're the Nighthawks, the National Park College Nighthawks. Well, let's take a look and see what the scoring was in the first half. No one in double figures for the Grizzlies. Ed Hussein with 9 points at the break, 8 for Franklin Pettion, and then 7 points for Martavius Jones, 6 points in the first half for Jesse Zarzuela, Scooter Williams, and Ian Lopez, and 3 for Trey Breland. 2 players with 9 points for the Nighthawks. That's Khalil Anderson and Jake Kaiser. And I was curious and hadn't done it just yet. Well, I'll do that during the break because we have the second half coming up. And our final break here with the Grizzlies ahead, 45-38. We'll have the second half coming up in 30 seconds on Hot Country KDY.
I've spent 20 years in the same job and decided it was time for a change. I wanted to return to school to build upon what I'd started right out of high school.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
Missouri State West Plains offers me the flexibility I need at 40 years old to work, be with my family, and complete my degree program close to home.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
The three-point shot is going to be a very accurate barometer for how this team from MSU West Plains plays this year. They rely on that a lot. Last night, they had 17 three-point makes. The game before Coffee, they only had 6. And both games kind of went that way. Here in the first half tonight, the Grizzlies have made 7 from beyond the three-point line. Jesse Zarzuela will throw the ball into midcourt. He's out there with Scooter Williams, Nico Hill, Trey Breland, and Ed Hussein, and we're going back to play right now. Straight man-to-man by National Park. On the left wing, 15-footer Zarzuela, good. Jesse Zarzuela's first field goal, but he has 8 points. 6 out of 6 from the free throw line. 47-38. Grizzlies now by 9. In the middle, here's a step-through shot, no good off the sideline. Rebound, Scooter Williams for the Grizzlies. Up the right side, Trey Breland. Up the right side further, Ed Hussein. Back out to Breland. Set the offense 30 seconds into the half. Nico Hill will turn face for 17, and that's good from straight on. Well, that's the dimension he gives you. He catches that ball to high post. He's a very, very good mid-range shooter. 49-38, Grizzlies by 11. Right corner, out to the right wing. Now behind a screen, deep in the right corner, it's an air ball. Scooter Williams up with it off the miss by Savion Traylor. 3-on-2 to the right side. Hussein back out to Breland. Trey on the dribble, crossover, gets to the baseline. Follow away, jump shot, no good. Rebound is taken by Jaquarius Valerie. To the point with it. Dribble over, now they'll get it to the wing. Back it goes to the left side. Khalil Anderson, left corner, low block to the point. Step through, pass to the right corner. Another three from there is no good. Rebound tipped out. Zarzuela has it. Contact, no foul. Zarzuela takes it in. Step through, left-hand layup won't go. Rebound, Scooter Williams over the back and a foul. Zarzuela did a wonderful job of it, at the very least, getting that ball up on the rim. They don't show a foul on the, it was a foul, though. Scooter Williams with the foul, and that'll be his second. Joe Ramey throws the ball in the backcourt for National Park College from Hot Springs, Arkansas. The Nighthawks trail this game by 11. And here they come up the middle with Ramey. Bounce cross that pass. So it's just a hand. Great play. Frank Wheeler on the break. Two-handed shot. Great play by Jeffrey Zarzuela. He tipped it and tipped it ahead. And Trey Breland hammered it down. Timeout on the floor with 17:57 to go in the second half. It'll be a 30-second timeout with the Grizzlies up 51-38 on National Park College. Back in 30 seconds on KDY.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world, for the third year in a row. They meet and exceed your expectations with everything you need, with a pool and exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby, and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. And after a restful night, you can start your day with a breakfast that's second to none. Make your reservation by calling 256-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Row Boulevard, West Plains.
College basketball action with the Grizzlies continues now on Hot Country KDY.
(51-38). That's where we're at. Grizzlies on top by 13. Left corner inbound play for a three, and that's good. Knocked in by Savion Traylor. So that gives him 8 points. Front court right side in the right corner. Hussein with a three, no good. Rebound, Nico Hill with it. Back it goes to Breland on the baseline. Left wing, here's a pull-up by Zarzuela, no good. Long to the corner, saved by Williams, picked up, though, by National Park. Long pass up ahead, right-handed slam by Braylon McKinley. His first field goal of the ball game. 51-43. Down the lane, here's Scooter Williams, and they took McKinley right to the basket. I mean, just took it right at him and laid it in. Scooter's got 8. Left wing to the point. Left side, Joe Ramey. Bounce pass over. At the right point. Open shot for a three. That's no good. Long rebound comes off the heel of the rim to the right corner. Chased down by Jesse Zarzuela. To the left corner, to the left wing. Nico Hill to the point. We have played 3.5 minutes to the second half. Grizzly lead is 10. Here's a drive by Scooter, and he puts it up and in. Down the left side of the key. He's got 10 points. 55-43. High post, right elbow. Pull-up shot is good. Nice turn and release by Savion Traylor, who's got 10 points. 55-45. Grizzlies go to a half-court offense here against the man-to-man. Zarzuela, inside, outside, back outside, and it's good by Ed Hussein. His fourth three of the ball game. Ednan Hussein. He has got the range. 58-45. High post to the left baseline. Spin to the middle. Traylor goes up and under shot. That's good. That's Jake Kaiser. Jake Kaiser now has 11. Long pass on the press. Bad pass. Stolen. Nope. Picked back up by the Grizzlies. Now that pass is stolen. Bad pass by Breland cross court. Up ahead. Feed it back. Here's a drive. Left-hand layup by Kaiser. Good. Foul on the play. Basket count. And so the turnover leads directly to a bucket at the other end. Trey Breland will be called for his second foul. Bunch of subs coming in for the Grizzlies. Ian Lopez, Jamarius Sneed, Martavian Jones, Trey Breland, Jesse Zarzuela, and Nico Hill all come out. So it's a bucket of one, 58-49. And the free throw is good by Jake Kaiser. 6'5" sophomore from Conway, Arkansas. Off the screen to the left, Williams trapped underneath, and we'll have a foul. Offensive foul is going to be the call. Wow. Must have been a push off. And that's going to be the call. Alvin Kennedy, a 6'9" sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina, is in the ball game now for the Nighthawks. Zarzuela will come in for the Grizzlies for Scooter Williams. Martavian Jones, Jesse Zarzuela, Ian Lopez, Jamarius Sneed, and Franklin Petillon. That's your five right now with 15 minutes to go in the ball game. 58-50 Grizzlies by 5. And now a whistle on a reach-in. Ian Lopez will be called for his first foul. Team foul 4 on the Grizzlies, none so far on National Park College. As the Nighthawks have the ball with a chance to cut into an 8-point lead. To the right corner, Kaiser. Back it goes to Ramey. Khalil Anderson. Pass inside. There he is, forcing it up inside for the bucket. Jake Kaiser, he's doing some work. 7.5, 16 for the game. Now the other way. Wraparound pass to Marius Sneed at the offensive end. Here's Lopez for a three on the right side. Good. Ian Lopez with 9. 61-52. Baseline Kennedy cut off. Back out, stolen. Lopez pass, and that's going to be stolen right back. Kennedy picks it off. Cross court. Now that's stolen. Jesse Zarzuela the other way. Right-hand layup. Good. Jesse's got 10. 63-52. Grizzlies by 11 with 13:50 to go. Second half. Tyler Tolliver in the ballgame for the first time tonight. 5'9" sophomore from Conway, Arkansas. They got a lot of kids from Conway on this team. Here's a shot on the right point. That's an air ball by Tolliver. Out of bounds. Goes back to the Grizzlies. We got 9 kids from the state of Arkansas. Also from Texas, Georgia, and North Carolina. 63-52. Martavian Jones, high post. Sneed takes it, goes down the lane, puts it up, no good, and he got fouled on the play. That's a tough matchup for Alvin Kennedy, even though he is 6'9". Jamarius Sneed is a handful. And the first foul call on Alvin Kennedy. Jamarius Sneed for the Grizzlies shoots 2. First try is no good. 6'6" freshman from Chicago. he has a very high ceiling with his game. He is going to be really solid. Second try, though, won't go either. And so 0 for 2 for Jamarius. 63-52, 13:20 to go. This game is far, far from being decided. High post. Jake Kaiser will move it out. Now shot from the left point. Tolliver, no good. And Martavian Jones hustles after it. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be Nighthawks basketball. Good hustle after the ball that time, though. He had 4 white shirts going after it. They reset the shot clock. And they'll throw it in at midcourt. 63-52. Nighthawks with the ball. Down by 11. 13 minutes left. Vick with the ball out front. Cam Vick on the dribble. Crosses over. Now a hand check foul will be called on Martavian Jones. The old hand check foul where about 80% of the time you can do that and not get called for a foul, but if you gain any kind of advantage by doing that, it will be a foul. Free throw line pass to left baseline. Kennedy's open for 2, and it's good from 15 feet. Alvin Kennedy, his first basket, 63-54. Bounce pass left corner, Jamarius Sneed. He drops steps, kicks it far side, open 3 by Zarzuela. Good. What an assist. And sacrifice by Jamarius Sneed, diving on the court to get that ball out. And a 3 for Zarzuela. Now ball lost at the other end, but last touch by the Grizzlies. 12:19 to go in the half. 66-54 as we approach the media timeout here in just a couple of minutes. They'll throw it in. In the near corner, Khalil Anderson throws it in. He was waiting for a return pass. Now at the point, here's a 3. It rims off. Rebound, though, and there is Traylor again. Was that Kaiser? That was Kaiser on the putback. Kaiser's been a problem. Here's a drive by Zarzuela. Good as he flashed down the left side, and they didn't pick up the ball. Zarzuela shot a right-hand reverse layup. 68-56. Left point. Here's Vick again for a 3. No good, but no one went for the basketball. Loose on the floor, and now the Grizzlies come away with it. Zarzuela up ahead. Lopez catches, lays it in with 2 hands. Jesse Zarzuela with another good assist. 11 points now for Ian Lopez. It's a 14-point game, 70-56. In the corner, back out to Kennedy. Spins away to the defense. In the lane, all the way down, puts up a runner. No good. Blocking foul will be the call and put Alvin Kennedy, the 3rd, on the free throw line. Nico Hill will get tagged for his first. 70-56. With the crowd distanced here in the Civic Center, we got a decent crowd here tonight to watch the Grizzlies play. Here's the free throw, and way short, no good. Trey Breland, Franklin Petillon will come back in for Nico Hill. Martavian Jones, I think, just came out, too. Here's the free throw. Second try, good. Alvin Kennedy with 1 of 2's got 3 points, 70-57. Still a lot of time left. 11:15 to go here in the second half. Lopez rubs off a screen to the right wing. Back to the point, Franklin Petillon on the deck, drives through, steps through, fall away shot, travel with the basketball. Sonny Smith on the mic. On the far side, he does a really good job with the public address here for Grizzly games. Good job by Sonny. In the right corner, Kennedy. Low block pass to catch. Tavion inside-outside walk with the basketball. Jesse Zarzuela forced that turnover by jumping in front of him. And so the Nighthawks with 13 turnovers, the Grizzlies have 11. For the first time tonight, I think, Muhammad Coro comes in the game for the Grizzlies, 6'7" forward. Zarzuela with it. Up the side, Lopez. They break the count. Back to Zarzuela at the point. Straight on three is no good. Rebound is tipped out of bounds by the Grizzlies. It'll be Cam Vick on the dribble for the Nighthawks with 10:30 to go in the ballgame. 70-57, Grizzlies by 13. High post. On the deck, here's a drive, and the shot no good by Jake Kaiser, tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with National Park College. Jonathan Huskerson tells Jake Kaiser, don't worry about getting fouled. I'll call the foul. He evidently thought he should have had one there. Nico Hill is back in for the Grizzlies, and Jamarius Snead comes out. Inbound play to the right corner. Kaiser with it. Spins to the baseline. Spins again. Puts it up. Blocked by Muhammad Cora. Good defensive play that time. Muhammad, a 6'7" freshman from Renton, Washington. Bounce pass to the right corner. Step back shot. There's a three. No good. And the rebound to the far corner, and Trey Breland with it. Trey can really move. Kicks it to the right wing. Here's Zarzuela. Three ball. That's good. Jesse Zarzuela with 18 points tonight. And he has 12 here in this half. Into the high post. Nick will go up for the shot, partially blocked. Lost control of it. Now Nico Hill. Breland down the lane, all the way, and tried to dunk it. And a whistle, a little screen is going to be the call, it looks like, probably on Muhammad Cora. Muhammad Cora's first foul. He tried to clear the way for that drive by Breland for a dunk, but he's called for a moving screen. Timeout, and we're back in a minute with the score of the Grizzlies, 73, and the Nighthawks from National Park College, 57. We're back in a minute on KDY.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Does your diesel engine need a winter rescue? Dr. Greg here to help you with your over-the-road truck, pickup truck, and tractor diesel fuel winter emergency help. We have in stock Howes, Lucas, and Power Service products at the area's lowest prices. So when your diesel fuel gels up, call Hirsch Feed Parts Department Emergency Room for our 911 Power Service diesel treatment to get you de-iced and back on the road.
I chose Missouri State University West Plains because I was able to get a quality education by having more one-on-one time with my professors.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
I experienced so many amazing opportunities for travel, involvement, leadership, and growth. I couldn't have made a better decision for my first 2 years of college.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Grizzly Basketball continues now on Hot Country KDY.
It's a 16-point game. The Grizzlies lead National Park College, 73-57. Here at the Civic Center, half two, 9:28 to go. Missed shot in the corner. The Grizzlies with the rebound with Muhammad Cora. Martavian Jones will bring it down and set up their offense. Trey Breland. Cora straight on with Muhammad with a three, and that's good. And they're going to warn him about flopping. Same thing happened last night. The basket counts as he fell away from the defender, and Ed Hussein drilled it from out front. So it's 76-57. Out high with it. Joe Ramey to the point. Cross-court pass. MSU West Plains in the zone, working pretty well right here. Step through on the left point. Vick will fire a three. That's good. Cam Vick's a pretty good player. He's got 11 points. from Little Rock. 5'10" sophomore. Right corner, here's a three by Martavian, way off the mark. And the rebound taken down by Braylon McKinley. Up the floor, left side. Up and under, back out to the right point. Here's a three again by Vick, no good. Now baseline pull-up off the glass, won't go. Trey Breland gets it to the Grizzlies. He's off to the races. 2-on-2 break all the way. Right hand scoop shot. No good. Two-handed foul by Muhammad Cora. Lifts it up and in. 78-60. Stepping through Vick with a little floater. That's good. Straight on. Cam Vick with 13. 8 minutes to go. Here's Breland spinning away from the D, drives the left side of the lane. No good. Ball tipped out. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Nighthawks. Scooter Williams back in the ball game for the Grizzlies. And the Tennessee kid has 10 points tonight. Down the lane, here's Martavian, high off the board, no good. There's Nico Hill, terrific athletic play, hanging in the air, catching the rebound and putting it in. He's got 4.5, 80-62. And we hope that Nico's family are listening down in New Zealand. Wonderful people, really, really great folks. And we hope they're enjoying the broadcast. Nico's playing well. Here's a missed shot down the other way. 2-on-2 break, right hand reverse off the left side of the glass. Scooter Williams, good. He's got a dozen. 82-62, the game is 20. Pass in, stolen. The other direction, pass across. And a little layup is good. As Martavian Jones was going to lob it above the rim for a dunk, and it hit the side iron, bounced a couple of times and went in. When it's going good, it's going good. 6:51 to go in the basketball game with the score of the Grizzlies by 22 over the National Park College Nighthawks, 84-62. Back in a minute on KDY.
At Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains, your comfort and satisfaction is their top priority every day. That's why they're the top-rated Holiday Inn Express and Suite location for customer satisfaction, not just in America, but the world, for the third year in a row. They meet and exceed your expectations with everything you need, with a pool and exercise facility, spacious, comfortable lobby, and rooms offering comfort and relaxation. And after a restful night, you can start your day with a breakfast that's second to none. Make your reservation by calling 256-3000. Stay with the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites, 1301 Preacher Row Boulevard, West Plains.
I've spent 20 years in the same job and decided it was time for a change. I wanted to return to school to build upon what I'd started right out of high school.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
Missouri State West Plains offers me the flexibility I need at 40 years old to work, be with my family, and complete my degree program close to home.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
And now more Grizzly basketball action on Hot Country KDY.
Grizzlies close to being 2-1. Left corner, here's a three. That's good by Tavion Traylor, who has 12 points. 84-65. Grizzlies by 19. Scooter Williams, right point, hesitate behind the back dribble. Back door pass out of bounds. Bad idea there. Muhammad Kaur couldn't get open. Ball went bouncing out of bounds. So right now the Grizzlies have Ed Hussein, Jamarius Sneed, Muhammad Kaur, Scooter Williams, and Jesse Zarzuela. Right wing, quick three is launched, no good. Rebound, good block off by Jamarius Sneed. Grizzlies back left to right in the white. And a whistle, and we'll have a blocking foul call with 6:10 to go against the Nighthawks. It'll be the fourth foul on Jaquarius Valerie. Lob on the inbound, out to Jamarius Sneed. Takes the ball, goes in, two-handed dunk, and he got by everybody and just sailed down the lane. Unimpeded First points of the night for Jamarius Sneed. Outside left side. Cross court, alley-oop way too high, thrown out of bounds. They were on to go diagonal there, and that ball was way off the mark. Cameron Relke, a 6'2 sophomore from Hot Springs, in the game for the Nighthawks here with 5:45 to go. 86-65, Grizzlies up comfortably here. No basketball games until, again, for the Grizzlies, till next Friday when they'll play Link Year Prep. We've seen them already. They're really good. That'll be at Moberly in a tournament setup. Free throw jumper, no good by Cora, pulled down by the Nighthawks. Back to the point. Catch and shoot for a three. That's no good. Cora gets the rebound off the miss by Braylon McKinley. Up the floor to the right corner. Here's Ed Hussein with a three. Good! Ed Hussein's only made 6 tonight. He has 18 points. 89-65. Craig Breland will check in here in a little bit. Velke on the wing. Hook pass over the top, and what a good catch. Save that from going out of bounds. Tolliver will drive. He'll put it up, no good. And the rebound to Sneed. Up the left side of the floor. Scooter Williams in. Beats it across. Good save. Mohamed Cora with a layup. Good. Mohamed Cora with 4, 91-65. So it's just a matter of the final score now. Here's Vic driving the lane. Puts it up. Really good shot. Cam Vic hanging and shooting against his body with the right hand. 91-67. Here's Zarzuela with a three. Good. No, he's not with the basketball. He stepped across with a little skip move and got called for the walk. He is out. Zarzuela is out. Martavian Jones is in. Trey Breland is back in with Ed Hussein, Scooter Williams, and Mohamed Cora. Out front, Martavian with a near steal. Left side, Tolliver steps back, got a three, look with the left hand, no good. Ball tipped. We'll have a foul call against the Grizzlies, going for the rebound. Mohamed Cora will be called for his second foul with 3:51 to go. 91-67. So we'll see if the Nighthawks can cut into the lead here just a little bit. No good on the missed free throw by DeMarcus Johnson. And the Grizzlies have it. That was a 1-and-1. Only 2 team fouls this half called on National Park College. Grizzlies have 8. Cora out front, guarded by Johnson, lost the dribble, but goes out and gets it. Hit on the shot clock. On the left side, Martavian Jones. Hook pass in. What a good feed. Turn move, no good. Foul on the play, though, as Tolliver had to foul Cora to prevent an easy lay-in. So that'll put the Grizzlies on the free throw line where they, well, in this half, they're only 0 for 2. So not many chances at the line. First try for Mohamed Cora. In and out, no good. Now in the first half, the Grizzlies were 8 for 9. Second half, we're 0 for 3. Timeout on the floor with 3:24 to go. Grizzlies up big on National Park College, 91-67. Back in a minute on KDY.
I chose Missouri State University West Plains because I was able to get a quality education by having more one-on-one time with my professors.
Missouri State University West Plains offers opportunities for everyone, wherever you are in life.
I experienced so many amazing opportunities for travel, involvement, leadership, and growth. I couldn't have made a better decision for my first 2 years of college.
The education you need for the life you want is waiting for you at Missouri State University West Plains. New beginnings and endless possibilities.
Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management is here to help patients who have chronic pain. Dr. Ross Andreasen, Dr. Ryan Roberts, and Carol Macy are expert pain specialists. They will review test results to determine the best treatment of any chronic pain issues. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management Clinic, located in West Plains at 3000 Independence Square. Call 417-256-1761. Find out more at ozarkshealthcare.com. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management, where they are focused on your health.
It's back to the court for more Grizzly basketball on KDY.
Second free throw for Muhammad Kaur is good, 92-67. In the right corner, here's a three by Relke. That's good. Just in the ball game a little while ago. Well, that was Cade Schaefer. He just came in the lineup and fired that one. So Schaefer gets the basket on his first shot of the night. 92-70. Cade Schaefer, 6-foot freshman from Russellville, Arkansas. Step through, up and good. Jesse Zarzuela, who really handles contact well. Drew a lot of contact there and wedged his way through. Got a lay-in on the right side of the basket off the glass. Oliver with a three. No good. Rebound. Scooter Williams has it. Scooter will have to hold it up, and now he does. 94-70. Martavian Jones at the point over to Zarzuela with 2:25 to go. 94-70. Grizzlies are going to win their second and be 2-1 as they get ready to play Link Year Prep next Friday at Moberly. They'll play Illinois Prep after that. Here's a three. That's up and good. That makes it 97-70. Now shot from the corner. No good. Bobbled out of bounds. And it'll stay or go to the Grizzlies as we get subs here. Terry Clardy comes in, a 6'3" sophomore from Conway for the Nighthawks. And Kip Chowdhury is in the ballgame for the first time tonight. With 2 minutes to go, he comes in for Scooter Williams. Martavian Jones in the front court now to Jesse Zarzuela, who's had a big game tonight. He'll dribble over to the right point. 1:48 left. High screen left by Breland. Instead he goes right. Now he goes left. Little hedge to the right corner. Ankit Chowdhury to the point. Three ball is up and no good by Zarzuela. Rebounded though. Feet across. Breland good on a pass from Martavian Jones. Excellent pass. 5 points now for Trey Breland and another very good assist by Martavian Jones. At the high post, here's DeMarcus Johnson. Feeds it across. Now on the far right side, here's an open look for a three, no good. Rebound Breland. Grizzlies on the run, 3-on-2. It's cut off, picked up by Pettion. Steps through, lost the ball out of bounds. And it's going to be off the Grizzlies. Reese Dotson will come in for the Grizzlies. Sevian Dillard will come in for MSU West Plains. And we'll get Isaiah Wilson in the ball game for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies are a really deep team, especially at the guard spot. We've got a lot of kids that are very good players. Right corner, here's an open three, and that's up and good. That shot was made by Cade Schaefer, his second three. 99-73. This one's about over. Ankit Chowdhury to the corner. Reese Dotson with a three. Bounces twice and won't go in. Rebound by the Nighthawks. Front court, double team, high post to the right corner. Deflected pass. Schaefer drives. Left hand runner won't go. Tipped out. Picked up by the Nighthawks. Left hand scoop layup is good by Terry Clardy. 20 seconds. 99-75. No reason to shoot the basketball here. Shot clock is off. 13 seconds. 99-75 is going to be the final score in this ball game. So the Grizzlies go for 130. What was it last night? 138. And tonight, 99 as they beat the Nighthawks by a final 99-75. We'll take a minute break and recap coming up here on KDY.
Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management is here to help patients who have chronic pain. Dr. Ross Andreasen, Dr. Ryan Roberts, and Carol Macy are expert pain specialists. They will review test results to determine the best treatment of any chronic pain issues. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management Clinic, located in West Plains at 3000 Independence Square. Call 417-256-1761. Find out more at ozarkshealthcare.com. Ozarks Healthcare Pain Management, where they are focused on your health.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
This is Mark at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. Right now we have the Yard Max 25-ton full beam log splitters. This is a heavy-duty, high-powered log splitter built tough and ready to handle all your wood cutting jobs. Get yours now at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply for only $9.99. Stop in or go online to HirschEquipment.com.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
The Grizzlies play here on Hot Country KDY.
Well, we're a little concerned because last night the same team, National Park College, really gave Moberly all they wanted. I mean, it was a tight game with about 3 minutes to go, but Moberly eventually was able to beat National Park College 82-71. Here tonight, the Grizzlies beat them 99-75 to go to 2-1 on the season. For the Grizzlies, 11 players scored in this game. Jesse Zarzuela had 23, 18 for Ed Hussein, all behind the three-point line. He made 6 threes tonight, 11 for Ian Lopez, and 12 points for Scooter Williams. They were all in double figures. 11 players scored for the Grizzlies. With 18 tonight, Jake Kaiser leads National Park College. They have 15 from Cam Vick, 13 points from Savion Traylor. And the Grizzlies, who enjoyed a nice halftime lead, cruise on and win this one by a final of 99-75. Next game for the Grizzlies will be coming up on Friday, the 29th. That'll be at Moberly. That'll be at Moberly Community College for tournament play. We'll go to, I believe, Mineral Area the following weekend. But at Moberly on Friday against Link Year Prep, and then against Illinois Prep on Saturday. So those will be some tough work. We know how good Link Year Prep is. That'll do it for us tonight. Thanks to Jim Lambert, taking care of all the video chores, and, of course, Nate Hudson in studio. I'm Harlan Hutchison. Your final again, 99-75 Grizzlies go to 2-1 as we say goodnight from the West Plains Civic Center.
Missouri State University West Plains Grizzly Basketball on Hot Country KDY. Brought to you in part by Holiday Inn Express and Suites, along with Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, Ozarks Healthcare, and by